Hootie motherfucking who? You're welcome. That was my call, my feral yodel from me to you. If this came up on your FYP, babe, it was meant for you. You're welcome. If you guys have never seen me before, my name is Sarah Martucci. I'm a psychic medium, certified crystal healer, paranormal investigator, twin-flamed Sasquatch. Cheese is my lifeblood, and donuts just make me happy. So if you if you guys are into that too, come the fuck on in. Big hard on for the cryptids, man. I just fucking love all of them. Sasquatch is my faves. I really enjoy his ability to hide and to give middle fingers. Do you know what I mean? When you don't want to be seen or photographed, it's always blurry. I appreciate his need for quiet and reflection time and just staying the fuck away from insane people, right? Fair, sir. Why would someone be out in the woods trying to take pictures of me anyways? Okay. So, Sasquatch for the fucking win. This is also where I pull a card. This is where I try to take the energy that's happening this week. I'm already shuffling the cards. I'm excited. And I try to make it work for us. So if this card found you, hopefully this message resonates and it helps you in one of the 3 categories to talk about: love and relationships, work, career, and finance, and then finally, health and healing. There's that. All right, if you guys know the song, sing along. There are no timestamps. What's Spirit gonna say today? Who motherfucking knows? Can you please be fucking nice? Because that'd be really, really fucking great. Interesting. You guys, we got the 7 of Swords. Let's fucking talk about it. I know. Just give me a second. We'll get into it, okay? Where are your panties at, babe? Did you take all those swords or just cut your panties off? We need to talk about this. Let's fucking talk about the 7 of Swords. So whenever swords show up, this is going to talk about the air element. So we might be dealing with people this week that are Gemini, Aquarius, Libra energy, okay? Extra points, side note, for Virgo, because they're ruled by Mercury, okay? So we might be dealing with those 4 signs this week, possibly. The energy of those guys, though, it's earth, it's air, it's what the fuck we need to breathe to feel alive, okay? Swords, too, whenever it shows up, it's kind of asking us, like, what are we thinking and speaking about? Because that's what's guiding us. And so are we aware of our mental space right now? Maybe something's off, maybe something's on. But, like, are we aware of it? Are we present in this moment? So whenever sword shows up, there's maybe usually a call to take action. I think it's in secondary to fire. Fire's like, you better take action, I'm gonna kick your ass. Sword's like, maybe we want to think about taking action. Yay! Water's like, we should probably take action, but I'm feeling rather emotional about it. And Earth's like, I'll let them come to me. Fair, babe. Okay, I think they won the game on that one. Anyways, sword showing up here is going to be more of communication, technology. Maybe we're talking this week, we're texting, calling, conversations. And so what are these conversations talking about? Is it helping? Is it healing? Is it guiding us forward? Okay. Are people telling the truth? There's that too. So we just want to make sure with swords whenever they show up, because a lot of times you think of the justice card, okay? And so what's fair, what's balanced, what's honest, what's truthful? We want to follow that vein. Thank y'all. All right, now with the 7 here, we're looking at 7 days, 7 years, 7 farts away. I think with swords, since it moves second to quickest, I'm looking at maybe weeks to months, okay? But also, I've referenced these like the months. So when this number 7 comes up, I'm going to be looking towards the month of July. So for these themes to come to a full combination of what we're talking about, okay? But there might be a call back to the 7th of a month. You get the fucking jam, okay? I do feel like with the 7 of Swords, maybe this is like a conversation that we had. And again, with swords being here, conversations are coming back around. We're talking about something. There's important information this week. Now, down to the core of the card, 7 of Swords is not easy, y'all. This is a rough card. I find that the 5s and the 7s, and the 9s a lot, not necessarily the 3s, the 5, the 7s, the 9s, have us kind of going back into a reflective point. We've got to kind of think about ourselves as an individual for a second after we've done all this group work in the 2s, the 3s, the 4s, the 6s, the 8s, the 10s, do you know what I mean? Or at least the 8s, we can stop at the 8s because it goes to 9. So, like, we've had all this group work. We're working with others towards a group. You know, not always with the 8s, but you get the fucking jam. We needed others in order to make this fucking thing happen. So, I find that when we go back into the 5, 7, 9s, we're kind of, like, reflecting, self-reflecting back on shit. Now, the Seven of Swords can talk about lying, cheating, backstabbing, just, it's not cute, it's not good, and something comes up here. Either we find a piece of information, or somebody tells us, or it just happens to fall in our lap, but the information finds us some way, somehow. And usually this is hard. Now, if we were dealing more about ourselves personally, this card would talk more about you putting yourself first, especially in a difficult fucking relationship or situation, okay? And so this person, even though she's a little naked, right? She's trying to steal away with those Seven of Swords, those 7 swords before anybody else finds out what the fuck she's taking, where the fuck she's going, okay? So it's to look out for yourself, protect yourself in a really bad situation, and do what the fuck you got to do for you, okay? Now, if we're looking for a yes or no this week, to me, this would feel like a no. This would feel like wait until we have that conversation so we get more clarity, so we know what to do next, okay? I would just say, just be careful, because the next card that comes naturally after this is the 8 of Swords. So make sure that whatever information comes through, that you're not holding yourself back, or you're stopping yourself, or it's like shutting you down, or fear and worry now comes up that it's holding you back from the things that you got to do and take care of. Okay. Now, if we're looking around love and relationships with the 7 of Swords, this could be somebody coming through and cheating. Okay. Maybe we find out this week. Maybe we find out this week that somebody gossiped about us, talked shit about us. I warned y'all like 2 weeks ago during Gemini season, do not fucking gossip. It will come back around to bite you in your taint, and then it'll take your asshole on the way out. We don't want it. Booty holes intact. Okay, we don't want it. So, don't motherfucking gossip, or don't at me when it comes back around to bite you in the beehole. Okay? Okay. So, maybe we found somebody was talking shit. Maybe if this is more around relationships and something that we got to choose here, this would be a sign for you to choose yourself, please. And to maybe get the shit together that you need to get out. Okay, for some of you guys. Or maybe this is finally putting yourself in a position where it's like, I'm going to focus on me. I'm going to focus on what I want here in this situation, in this relationship. This feels like you got to choose you, babe. Whatever the fuck comes up around relationships this week, it feels like the real true question is coming down to, are you choosing you? Or maybe that's a reoccurring theme within your relationships where you feel like you've had to choose all these other people and you never get to choose yourself and nobody's choosing you. Well, here's your fucking day and time, honey. Whatever the fuck comes up, do with this information the best that you can do for you, and don't let it put you in fear or to guide you down a way where you feel like the whole world's against you. We're missing the point, okay? So don't do that shit. 7 of Swords this week. Put yourself first around relationships, especially if something's bad and something really bad has come up. Don't be surprised if somebody's talking shit. Somebody backstabbed you. Maybe somebody cheated on you in some type of way. You found cheating here in some kind of situation. I just feel like with 7 of Swords this week, this is going to be difficult around relationships. Are you ready to put yourself first? If we're looking around work and career, guess what I'm going to say? You're right. Time to put yourself first around work and career. So if you're done working for a place and space that doesn't respect you, is not paying you enough, maybe it's time to put out your resume and then give your 2 weeks and booty scoot out. I think everybody's going to be blown away. They might accuse you of leaving them high and dry, but like, well, they could have paid you enough and they could have taken care of you. And maybe also too, the mental space here. Whatever's going on with this job is fucking with you mentally. There is no... If you can afford to, get the fuck out of there. Get the fuck out. I really mean it. This feels so cut and dry this week. For some of you guys around working, get the fuck out. Get out of that group situation. Get out of that work situation. We need to go to a place that best honors and supports us and what the fuck we're about to. You deserve reciprocity, and this work situation ain't giving it. Maybe for a lot of you guys too, we're really considering and thinking about starting our own business, maybe going into business for somebody else that maybe started their own business. I don't know, side note, okay? Extra points this week, if you want to do anything precision work within your work. So minutia, detail, 84 thumbs up. All right, around our health and healing. Oh, I got to make it quick. It's time to put yourself first. You've been taking care of a whole bunch of other people and it's left you absolutely depleted. You might have to sneak away and do this for yourself, which is wild. We don't need to go there, but you might have to sneak away and put yourself first. Like maybe this week around your health, please put yourself first and take good care of you. Please, please, please. And for anything else this week, please remember that you got this. You got this.